Hey folks, in this video I want to share with you a really cool way that you can go ahead and make custom brushes using existing Photoshop shapes. So let's go ahead and get started by making a brand new canvas. We're going to make this 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels, 600 pixels per inch. Make sure that you set the background contents to transparent. This is going to be the area that we're going to formulate the shape of our brush. Once you've done that, go ahead and click Create. You get a transparent background. And next, what I would like for you to do is I'd like for you to go ahead and click on the Custom Shape tool. And if you go under Custom Shape tool over here, you will see a bevy of shapes that are already present. You might have some that are already included. If you don't see this, just Google Photoshop Custom Shapes. There are some legacy shapes and more that you can download. In fact, you can import shapes in. These are basically smart objects. And what I'm going to show you is just an example here. I'm going to pick this particular shape. It's a flower shape. And I'll go ahead and just extend this out. I'll make it, nearly filling the canvas. And once I've done that, I can alter it, I can transform it, or I'm just going to leave it as is. I want to show you what the default setting is for this particular type of brush. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Edit, and then we're going to go to Define Brush Preset. Give it a name. Let's call this, I usually use my initials so I can differentiate my brushes from someone else's brushes. I'll just say Sharp Flower. Okay. And then what I'll do now is I'll make sure that my brush settings are open. And when you look at the brush settings here, you'll see that it doesn't really have a great shape. What we're going to do is we're going to make a few customizations. We're going to go to Shape Dynamics. Under Size Jitter, we're going to choose Pen Pressure. And right away you can see that now has some tapered ends to it. Let's test this out. I'll open up another canvas here and use that brush. I'll just make it a little bit smaller. And you've got this really cool brush that you can play with. So if you're not seeing lines that are like this for whatever reason, or if they're too mushy or if they're too soft, definitely check out your tablet settings to make sure that your pressure settings are adjusted within the tablet settings to your specifications. So this is a quick way that you can make a brush from a custom shape. Try different types of custom shapes. You can even import in vectors from Illustrator to go ahead and make custom brushes. I've got several over here, and here's what I like to do. When I'm making my own brushes, I will make sure to save them as tool presets. If you go to the top left here and you just choose New Tool Preset, you might get a dialog box that says that, would you like to save this into the brush panels instead? I like to keep my tool presets because it's fast and convenient. So I'll just give it a name. I'll just call this KMS Sharp Flower Brush. I can optionally choose to include the color, and I can click OK. And now I've got this brush available for my use, and it saves the size and everything. So the size that I'm using for this brush, 90 pixels, that is also saved. And just like this, I've created a bunch of other brushes here too. There's another flower brush, here's a star brush. So I'm using these custom shapes to make some brushes that I think work pretty well for things like penciling and inking. So let me know what you think about this. It's a pretty useful tip, I think. And if you want to see more tips along these lines, please let me know. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.